Hey guys, so I'm going to do a variation of our hip cars, but this is a kneeling hip cars. The easiest and best way to do this is to use a wall, so pop your hands straight on the wall. I'm going to use two poles only so that you can see the full extent of the hip cars, but I would tell you just use the wall and make sure you lock those arms straight, okay? So what we're going to do, this is a normal hip car, but we're going to be going into kneeling position. So if I'm going to set this up like if these poles were the wall, you would be then holding, pushing into the wall. So I'm going to go into a kneeling position. So one leg up, 90 degrees. So your down leg is straight down, foot straight, and then 90 degrees. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move these out. Think of my arms being straight out in front. And what you're going to do is then you're going to lift up doing a hip car. This is an advanced variation that is actually a little bit harder. So what you're going to do is we're going to lift that hip up. We're going to open and then internally rotate and reach back, coming around like we would in a normal hip car. Then you go straight back, extend, open the hip, pull up towards the midline, back down. Try that again. So lifting up, opening, don't let any torque happen, internally rotate and reach back, coming around, back to center, straight back, extend, open the hip, pull up, towards midline and down. Now I'm going to show you from the side. Show you the other leg. Same thing, you would have your hands on the walls there, kneeling. So I'm here 90 degrees, this kind of variation. This is a lot harder strengthening, but it's very good for your hips because there's less ability to cheat and a lot more strengthening. So I'm going to lift up, kind of rotate, coming back and around. Meet the other leg, straight back, extend, open the hip up, pulling up and around. Now, the key with this is that we're trying to not cheat. So we're gonna lift that leg up, we're gonna open the hip, internally rotate and reach back, but I don't want your back to follow, I don't want your arms to bend. Straight back, externally rotate, pulling back up to midline. That's a more advanced version of single leg hip cars done in a kneeling position. Now, like I said, pop both hands on the wall and do from there. Try and do 4 to 6 reps on each side, loosen that up. It's a really good activator, so it could be good to do pre-warm-up, as well as if you're feeling a bit tight from squatting or doing other exercise, give this a try.